Did you know that only 15% of employees are truly engaged with their work? That's a staggering statistic. Are you one of the many feeling lost or unfulfilled in your career? Well, today we'll explore how ancient wisdom from Kabbalah can help you find the right path. Too often in life, we focus our career based on our educational experiences. However, sometimes we have to look within our soul and our unique character traits in order to understand what our unique purpose in the world. So first of all, what is Kabbalah? Kabbalah is a mystical tradition with roots in ancient Jewish thought, offering a profound insight into the human experience. It's not just about religion, it's a system for understanding the universe and our place and purpose within the universe. Okay, so now what happens when we are already in a job or in a career that we're feeling somewhat unfulfilled, or we're trying to figure out, is this really where we're supposed to be? Should we go back to school? Should we try and figure out a different path for our life? Obviously finances is a big factor, but let us dive deep into a unique Kabbalistic filter that will sort of help us align our career and our values to ensure that we are fulfilled and not just working a 9 to 5 job, waiting for the end of the day, waiting for retirement, but we really feel that purpose in everything that we do. So, I want to introduce you to a concept called character traits within Kabbalah, and there are 3 character traits known as Chachma, Bina, and Da'as, which literally translates as wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. But from a Kabbalistic perspective, there is a way to look at these intellectual character traits with a different mindset that will help us use this as a filter for our own career pursuits. So, chachma, which is wisdom, what does that really mean? It's the spark of an idea. It's the initial intuition about your path. It's about recognizing your unique gifts and talents. It's basically the core of your brain, the core of your uniqueness. Bina, which is understanding or comprehension, this is the ability to articulate, to break it down into details with clarity to understand the spark of an idea. You can't just be excited and have energy for an idea. You have to be able to articulate it, to make a plan, to put it into words, put it into a document. And then there's Das, which is knowledge, which from a Kabbalistic perspective means connecting with it emotionally and being attached to this idea in a way that you are fulfilling something special and meaningful, and it's connected to you and it's personal for you. Another way to look at Das or knowledge is that it's not just that you could articulate something for yourself, but you could actually inspire and impact other people, or having an influence or some sort of rubbing off on others positively with whatever your idea is. So now, how do we apply this filter in our own careers, in our own job pursuits, and understanding what our unique mission is? So first we have to ask ourselves, what makes me unique? What do I enjoy doing? What are my habits? What do I do in my free time? Where do I really feel at my best? Now, let's use whatever you're doing, whatever you're currently doing, put it through these filters. Chachma, does it spark energy? Does it spark ideas? Do your eyes light up when you think about it? Does it have some sense of excitement when you work? It could be a mundane task, but you still feel a sense of excitement, and therefore that is connected to your chachma, the intellect, the wisdom aspect of your character trait. Now, that's not enough though. You can't just be excited. You can't just have energy. You can't just have a way to infuse energy in something. You have to be able to articulate it. You have to be able to have the discipline and the consistency to put it into and to put it into details, to put it into a way that could be explained. So here's where you want to take whatever you're doing or whatever you're considering doing and put it through the phase 2 of the framework. We already established that you have the energy, the excitement, or a spark of lightning. The second one is, are you able to actually bring yourself and take the time to articulate this concept for yourself, but you're able to put it into words in a way that you'll remember it, let's say in 10 years. Imagine you let go of the idea for 10 years, or you let go of the concept for 10 years, and then in 10 years time you're going to look back at this whatever you wrote. Will it make sense to you? That's Bina, that's understanding, that's articulation. Can you do that with whatever you're pursuing, whatever your career desires are, or whatever you're currently involved in? And number three, and this is probably the most important, can you attach yourself to it? Da'as means, which translates as knowledge, but can you communicate it to your emotions? Can you get your heart into it? Do you feel it? Are you passionate about what you do? It doesn't mean every day you're passionate and excited and understanding, but you, generally speaking, from a holistic perspective of your career pursuits and your job, do you feel a sense of passion and excitement in a way that you could actually influence others and get other people excited about it? And this is the key here. It's one thing to be passionate about something internally. For those of us who are introverts, we know that we can get very excited about something, but we're not necessarily enthusiastic to share it with others. What's important about Das, what's important about this third character trait, is that you're able to not just get excited yourself and connect yourself passionately and emotionally to whatever it is that you're doing, but you could actually inspire or motivate or influence another individual to feel the same way that you do. Then you know you're on the right track. So to summarize, you have to make sure that whatever career you're involved in, or whatever your career you're pursuing, you have to put it through these three filters: the chachma, the infusion of energy, the excitement, the bolt of lightning, the idea, the sparks. That's chachma. The bina is the ability to articulate, and das is the ability to connect it to your emotions. Most importantly, to be able to influence someone else to feel what you're doing. Practically, think of any job. Let's say you're a pilot. So if you're flying airplanes, to someone else it might seem mundane, but to you, you might get sparks of energy from it, sparks of energy from coming up with new ways. Let's say it's new safety ideas or new ways to make flights more enjoyable. And then you could articulate those ideas, and you can inspire other people to feel the excitement that you do. So it doesn't have to be an entrepreneur type of job. It could be any job or any career that you're pursuing. But it has to go through these three filters for you to be able to know you're on the right path. Thank you so much, and let's stay on track, and let's make sure that we are fulfilling our unique purpose within the world, because God gave us a soul, and a unique soul with a mission to be wherever we are and focus on the area of the world that we're in and connect with everyone who we come in contact with in order to make this world a better place and a home for God. Thank you so